gentlemen, presenting Kermit the Frog.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Muppet Files! Yay!
Welcome back to another episode of the Muppet Files. The next Muppet character I'm going to be talking about is a funny, beloved, dim-witted Muppet janitor who always hung out backstage, sometimes interacting with the guest stars, having his own moments, performing, playing a harmonica. He's been a taxi driver. He's done so many things. Yes, I'm of course talking about, and I have to say, he's one of my top favorite Muppets. This is Beauregard the janitor. Beauregard is the dim but lovable janitor at the Muppet Theater, who took over the mantle from George the janitor beginning in Season 3, Episode 10 of The Muppet Show, with special guest star Marissa Berenson. He also does duty as one of the stage hands, sometimes assisted by Beaker. Although he tries to be helpful, his dim-witted efforts frequently result in disaster. Affectionately known as Bull or Bo, his slow wit is often exploited by characters who use him to their own purposes. He has a characteristic blink and often turns to the camera and says, "Right." Bo has immense strength, which is illustrated by his ability to adversitely lift and carry around objects that are far too heavy to carry, such as an anvil, couch, or piano. Bo appeared on stage in various sketches and skits, including an appearance in the Veterinarian's Hospital sketch in Season 5, Episode 1, and played harmonica in a handful of musical numbers. Other times, Beauregard appears accidentally on stage during productions, still working on the props, until he realizes he is intruding and must either rush out of sight or attempt to blend in with the action. However, Bo was more comfortable backstage. It was here that a bunch of rats convinced him that he was an honorary rat, so that he would let them eat food out of the refrigerator in Season 5, Episode 3. To his delight, they even elected him president. When Kermit delivered an ultimatum, either the rats go or Bo goes. Bo heroically took the burden upon himself, offering to leave. However, Miss Piggy helped him realize how the rats were taking advantage of him, so he stayed. Beauregard originally wore a gray jacket over his plaid shirt, but sometime during the 4th season, he stopped wearing the jacket. Beauregard's most notable movie appearance was in The Great Muppet Caper, where he played a taxi driver. He brought Kermit, Fozzie, and Gonzo to the Happiness Hotel and right through the front door into the lobby. Bo makes an oft-quoted joke in the film. When Kermit says that they'll catch the thieves red-handed, Bo asks, "What color are their hens now?" It was also in this film that Beauregard once again displayed his heroic side by grappling with Nick Holliday while the rest of the Muppets played keep away with the fabulous baseball diamond. Bo's other major role was in the 1990 special The Muppets at Walt Disney World, where he dragged Miss Piggy onto a series of thrill rides. He also made occasional cameo appearances in other Henson projects, including The Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppets Tonight, and The Muppets, A Celebration of 30 Years. He had a brief non-speaking cameo in the 2002 TV movie It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas. Bo returned in a speaking role on Disney Extreme Digital in 2009, teaming up with Bobo the Bear in a series of videos called Better Living with Bobo. Beauregard also returned in a book, Bo Saves the Show. It's revealed in the 1984 stage show, The Muppet Show on Tour, that he calls his mop Beauregard. The pair performed the Irving Berlin song, Cheek to Cheek. In the book of Muppets and Men, Dave Goelz explains that Beauregard was based on the clumsy Wendell Porcupine from Emmett Otter's junk band Christmas. The main reason why Beau never became a star was because the writers thought he was too passive. He didn't desire anything. This made Beauregard difficult to write for. In the 2011 Muppets film, Beau was found sweeping in a closet of the Muppet Theater. He had apparently been in there since the place was abandoned years prior, but was completely unaware of the theater's abandonment, asking Scooter, "Where's everybody been?" In Muppets Most Wanted, Beau was the engineer of the train that guides the Muppets through their world tour. Upon leaving Los Angeles, he starts the train going backwards. Beauregard returned to the background for the 2015 Muppets series, sweeping the studio, but had a speaking part in Pepe's Game Show segment in the second episode of Muppets Now on Disney+. In Muppets Haunted Mansion, Beau plays the ghostly role of one of Constance Hathaway's murdered husbands. Donning a very thick handlebar mustache, he serves as the special's counterpart, George, the last of Constance's husbands in the attraction. In conclusion, it's nice to see that Beauregard has been in so many Muppet materials, rather if it would just be a silent appearance or if he would have a minor role. And alongside with the book that's all about him, he's had a lot of other merchandise of himself, from an action figure, a Disney Vinylmation, and a bust statue. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, for us true Muppet fans, we should always remember the funny, beloved, dim-witted Muppet janitor, Beauregard.
I love my ceiling more since it is a dancing floor just for